Good morning. You don't need to worry about being awake yet. We're just gonna take it very easy to start with. A bit of chill Sunday vibes with Mutazione before we get really stuck into Jackbox. So it's just a little warm up. How's Mashka? How's she doing today? And how are you? I mean, get the important things out of the way. How's the dog? Then also, how are you? Back to normal already. That's good. That's good to know. You are sleepy. Well, yeah, it's really early. Really early. Why are you awake? That's the better question. Oh, that's good. It's good that she's not got pain. Hopefully she's already forgotten about it and it's not a problem. I don't remember what I'm doing in this game. Elephant fruit. Where is the elephant fruit? It's good that she's recovered from the anesthetic as well. Already. You know, and she doesn't have any lingering side effects or lethargy from that. Although she's still very young, so I imagine she would spring back quite quickly, which is good. Oh yeah, stone's different. Huh. So you finished Horizon. That was a bit unexpected. I mean, you did say that you were quite far ahead, but I didn't think you would be that far ahead. Yeah, that was, I don't know, I guess I expected there to be a lot more, I don't know, for the story to feel almost endless, you know? Yeah, I guess maybe like in terms of the main story, there wasn't that much to it. And they just padded out the runtime with a lot of side missions and errands and other such things. Well, I mean, don't spoil it. I'm still very much unaware of how it ends or anything. I mean, I imagine they'd want to set themselves up for another game because it's so successful, but... Ooh. Grab's heading back to the mainland again today. I was just thinking if I might ask him to bring back a little chocolate. Always. It's a secret ingredient in one of my stews. Don't tell anyone, though. Make a joke. Why are we whispering this bit and not the secret? Oh, goodness. You're right, of course. It's just my stew is supposed to be 100% homegrown. No, I think I'll leave it this time. Perhaps until Graub is in a better mood. What are you up to today? Didn't Grandpa tell you? Well, I may have wheedled it out of him. It will be so wonderful to see some of Nono's gardens growing again. Yeah, I imagine there probably will be DLC. Surely. Most games do have DLC these days, because it's another way of, like, squeezing out some extra money from the players. But you said there's no New Game Plus, which is weird. Yeah, I am surprised by that, because there was a New Game Plus in the first one. Like, strange. Maybe they just thought it didn't add anything. I don't know. Because I would definitely use New Game Plus if I wanted to play it again. I don't want to have to go back to the beginning and, like, grind and do all the missions from scratch. Jump on my hook so we can hot sauce you. Okay. So what's next? Are you actually going to carry on doing some of the, like, side missions and errands? Or are you going to just start playing something else? Right, is Cyberpunk alright to play? Or is it still a bit janky and broken? See, I'm gonna, like, absolutely 100% complete Horizon. If nothing more than... I pre-ordered that game. I spent a lot of money on that game. And I'll be damned if I'm not getting everything out of it. Whether it winds me up and frustrates me or not. Oh, the last big update was a game changer. Oh, okay. I do want to get around to playing it when it's less broken. Because it does look cool. I remember, like, when the trailers for Cyberpunk first came out, everybody went, like, mental. Like, talking about how good the game looked and how promising it was. It's funny to think that it's, like, the same game that had that much hype. It was such an absolute colossal shit show. Guess it's hard to keep a cave clean. Right, do I actually have elephant fruit on me? Elephant palm. I presume you get elephant fruit from that. Right. Yeah, elephant fruit. Okay. Jella seems to be a jazz fan. Can't talk to Jella again. I don't know if whether I should stick with Horizon and do the main missions on stream some more, considering that you've been able to finish it. Like, maybe there's not as much left as I thought, so maybe it would be a good thing to wrap up. I feel like I've abandoned quite a few games on stream, and I don't like it. I don't like feeling unfinished. Oh, really? She didn't sound... I thought she sounded quite good. Oh. Wait, is one of these an elephant palm already? That one looks... Oops. Maybe I'll stick with it then. I don't know what else to play, actually. I've overwhelmed. Oh. Harvest. Ah, there we go. Oh yeah, collateral damage. I do own that now. This is a thing. Now there's like, I have too much. I feel like all at once I have too much. I've got like my backlog, sorry, on PlayStation. I have things on Xbox Games Pass. I have things on Steam. I have free games that I get every week on Epic. I have that new bundle from itch.io. I've got a couple of games on Switch that I think would work well on stream. There's too many games, and I don't like that I'll never get on top of it. There you are. How are things? What did I just do? Please don't fret, my girl. As old Yoke would say, there are more things in heaven and earth. Actually, I think there's more to that quote, but he never finishes it. I'm freaking out a bit here. What you did was wonderful, and not a thing to be afraid of. Please trust me. Now, do you have the fruit? Yes. Okay. Thank you, my girl. I am proud of you, if you will allow me to be so. I will make a fine tonic from these. It will stabilize my recovery. So you're better? It is not so simple. I used to have a mind like yours, always hungry for information, unbiased data. Did you know I used to be a scientist? Say what you think will get you more information. Sure, Mum said you were super sciencey. Really good scientist. Really? I don't know that I deserve to be reflected on with such generosity. I arrived here a scientist, but very quickly my conventional science was deeply challenged. But what I learned, and what I wish to pass on to you, is the truth that knowing is a process, not a product. Be grumpy. Well, I think that is my default state. I'll be a good student. That makes sense, I guess. Oh, they make you weepy at the end? That's good then. So overall you had a good time. You just felt like the main missions were a bit short and lacking, maybe. It is personal, relative. The garden that you just planted is the first I grew in Mutazione. Gaia was barely a toddler. So energetic, chasing after Claire or playing with the dots, the creatures who live in the tree crown. We had come from a cramped apartment in the city, and as your grandmother began her much more respected and important research, I played with Gaia in the mud. What were you researching? I was only there because Dora had been invited. Her research was world famous. I was there to care for Gaia. It was in the garden on this rooftop she spied her first dot. She ran after the poor thing. I chased her right into the crown of the tree and found her, suddenly still, quiet, face to face with the dot shaman. She gave this strange little bow, and they all swarmed around us as she giggled and hugged them. That time was so precious. I see those moments in Toby sometimes. Bundles of delight and frustration. I will mash these into a tonic now. But you must know, you have done no small thing here today. Yeah, I'm sort of curious to go back to the first game and compare and contrast what the size of the map is and what the weapons and the outfits were like and how many main missions there were. I've been thinking about doing New Game Plus actually for Horizon Zero Dawn. Just to see. But not anytime soon, because I've got a crap load of Forbidden West to do. And then I guess by the time I've finished Forbidden West, I won't actually want to play Zero Dawn for a while, so. Thank you. Okay, now what? My hands are ruined after all the gardening. I should see if Aelin can help. If Grandpa isn't going to talk, maybe Yoke can tell me more about the garden stuff. Okay. Oh. Hello. Oh, hey. Sorry for the mess. Need any help? No. Thanks. It's a one-person job, really. So, you killed that, with your bare hands? Sure. I didn't strangle it or anything, though. Nice clean spear throw just behind the shoulder. It's tracking it, it's tracking it, that's the hard part. Is it hard? No. Don't get me wrong, I respect them. They're impressive animals. You're coming later, right? Spike told you about the barbecue. Sure. Cool, see you later. Okay, I'll just leave you to bleed the animal. Okay, see you soon. Oh, tick tick. Okay, I'm going. Okay, I guess we can't go that way. That's a shame. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've got everything from here. I don't remember where Eileen lives. Go on then. Good day there, fellow tree inhabitant. Oh, it looks like they're bullying him. Don't freak me out. Aww. We have a new and exciting lifestyle proposition for you today. Why won't it stay still and be marketed to? I don't think this is working. Let's diffuse it. I don't think it likes that. Praxi, Medici, the human is talking to me. Look, just leave the dot alone. Lose weight, get fit, all in a dot-friendly fitness environment. Come on, Medici. The dot doesn't want to generate electricity for you. Oh, leave the poor thing alone. Look at its little face. Are you okay? Okay, bye then. Oh. I'm just not sure if I can face it, you know? The whole never go to sleep on an argument thing. Never go to sea on an argument. But we didn't argue. I'm just so tired. I need some space. I can't go and make up with him and wave him off like a good little woman. Of course. I love him. Of course I love him. But maybe I just can't bring myself to... Sorry, did you want to say something? Sorry. Maybe you can watch him go without having to talk to him. Go to the lighthouse. You can see for such a long way. And it is so peaceful there. That's exactly it. That's a perfect idea, thank you. Right, now let's get these cuticles sorted. Don't mind me. Where to next? So, because of the high water table, we're always going to have septic system issues. Which means the sausages and I have to work twice as hard just to... Dennis dear, I don't think septic systems are a good lunchtime conversation. It's okay, I find it kind of interesting. No, she's right, lad. Plumbing on the brain. What's on your mind? I don't know. Not sure I believe that. Is it Grobert? You worse than normal? You know you can talk to me. I'm working on this boat. Oh, you finally started. Finally. I don't mean it like that, lad. I knew you'd start when you were ready. It's in a real bad state. Yes, well, he only had eyes for his fortitude. No other boat could get a look in. So, what have you done so far? Maybe you could come see? I don't know how thick I should make the tar, and I need to find the right paint to seal it and stuff. Dad never really... I'd be honoured. I have a lot on today, but I'll drop by tomorrow. Achoo! Oh, it's you. Have some manners, Dennis. Do you want to sit down? I didn't mean to interrupt. Right. I'll ignore them both, dearie. Acting all serious. And Dennis, love. We live by a swamp. Of course we have a high water table. Oh, I don't actually want to... Okay, that progresses time. So I'm not ready to do that. I want to go talk to everybody else first. I'm pretty sure there's nothing that way, actually. I don't need to bother looking. Hello. Hey there, Jitterbug. I'm just neatening things up here. But of course, most of the action happens outside. Where's everyone else? Oh, well, I'm not so sure. I think Bopek went to hang out with Jella down in their cave. Strange old friendship, but if it works, who's to say? Miu's preparing meat for the barbecue tonight. I must have told you, right? You gotta come. It's a perfect way to welcome you to our little community. Yeah, sure. Sounds great, I'm there. Awesome. I'm gonna give you a proper Mutazione greeting. Just you wait and see. Say, spot anyone you know on the photo wall? I don't know. You okay? Right as rain. You got quite a neat figure back then, huh? Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. She looks very serious. I don't remember who Yoke is. That's Dr. Wolf. Incredibly smart, of course, just like Yoke. If they look close, well, that's because they were. Maybe a tale for another time. I'm not done talking. Whoa now. I just spotted the time. Gotta get on or the barbecue's in danger of not happening. Catch you later, Jitterbug. Okay. Oh, here we go. And talk to him. Oh there, Seacrum. I'm more than a little busy here. Tongue slacking off as usual. About as much use as a barnacle. Soon my beautiful Aelin will be here to kiss me farewell. But until then, work to do. There don't seem to be that many people to talk to today. Yoke. Oh, it said somebody was down in the caves. Let's go down there. Oh, I was kind of hoping I could cut through here. It's that cute mole creature. Oh, there we are. It's well established that fish can sing. Wow. Dawn choruses, like birds, but underwater. I listened to a reef off the coast of... I don't really mind if it doesn't work, though. I like to sing. It helps me concentrate. Fish blood and fish bone. Is that a spell? Composed of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Excellent, excellent fertilizer. Sometimes I just like the sound. The sound is nice. If you never did anything new, you wouldn't ever discover new things. Can I sing to your mushrooms? If you wish. Aww. I feel like they're having two separate conversations there. Okay, I think we can go to the archive now. Is this okay? I don't... Yes. This is an interesting book, but the editor's efforts are regrettable. Misplaced apostrophes, typographical errors, and about 1/3 of every page is simply reiterating what has gone before. What's it about? It's hard to tell. Precisely because of the lack of editorial finesse. But they are just local records. I'm hoping to dig up a little more on the flora of Mutazione. Context for the encyclopedia, you see. Yeah, I've been meaning to ask about it. I don't think it occurred to Nono that others might need to make use of the book. Let's ask about the symbols. Ah, yes, I have often caught a glimpse of those and wondered if I should ask him. But there was some knowledge passed to him by Mani that I didn't feel comfortable asking about. And we'll do some more research that I might prove helpful. Okay, ask about Mani. Who was he? Mani played a large role in all of our lives. But for your grandfather, she represented an awakening that changed everything. She was the person who led us right after the moon dragon struck. Did you know that? The meteor? Before even my time. When young Nono landed on our shore, it was 44 years since that great disaster. Mani led us out of that dark time, when the mainland deserted us, afraid of our developing mutations. She held us together, helped us to rebuild, and taught us to embrace what had changed. Be serious. She sounds like a real leader. Indeed, she was. She had a special kind of charisma. Not loud or overbearing, but when she spoke, you listened. She never liked to tell, only to invite us to think and work together. That, I suspect, is how she taught Nono, and is part of how he is trying to teach you. Okay, is it barbecue time? Oh, how do I get down there? Oh, look at him drooling. Yummy. But maybe with a little more hot sauce? Even more yum. Forget it, Bone. We're not adding any more. Just a tiny, tiny bit. You can add all you want after it's cooked, but this is for everyone. But it's so much better added before. You really want to pass out again, buddy? I'll be okay this time. Or have everyone else on the floor. There'll be no one around to pick you up off the floor then. Tasty though. Oh, Bopek's so cute. Ooh, I think I can get down now. Ah. I'm just replanting a few things. I've given a lot of herbs over to this hot sauce Bopek and Spike are making. If you take my advice, you'll still stay well clear. I've also made some veggie skewers. A marinade of my own, no hot sauce in sight. It's cool how many new plants there are here. There's some science why... there's some science says why, I think. It's a shame everything is a bit gone to seed at the moment. There are so many little spots around here that used to thrive. Nana used to tend to them, but without him out and about. Well, it's lovely to hear you've got his green fingers. Sort of. Yeah, you commented. Thank you. I was so nervous on those on that day when I was meeting Spike and Xander. Like terrified. I don't know why, it's so stupid. I was like Ooh, 5 years ago? 5 or 6 years ago, I think. That I met Spike and Xander. And then like a year less when I met Willow and Wesley? Is that his name? I spent basically the whole day, like, at Comic-Con, basically queuing for pictures. I only had 2 pictures done, and I essentially spent all the time queuing to be ready for them. Didn't get a lot else done that day. Hi, dear girl. I have sneaked back early. I always feel like that should be snuck. Snuck. Yeah, I think it should be snuck. Sneaked. Snuck. In fact, I rather rely on other schedules for my mobility. Yeah, so he did actually have a minor role in Buffy, but they're actually married. They actually met on the set of Buffy. Allison and... oh god, I forget his actual name. But he was in, like, Buffy season 2 for a little bit. Yeah, I don't remember his name. But they're married, so they go to a lot of Comic-Cons together. So yeah, I got a dual picture. I am happy to return early for a Tuesday evening barbecue. Eileen very kindly brought me back. She's gone elsewhere if you're looking for her. Where did she go? The lighthouse, I think. Out west. It's wonderful out there. Dennis and Tongue took pains to make sure the walkway out there could take my wheels. Or runway, perhaps. Though that has an unfortunate sartorial connotation. I'm sure they'd wheel you out there if you asked. I don't like to bother people. No, I'm quite happy here. I'm already hungry thinking about this evening. Oh, I also thought when we do Jackbox later, I keep forgetting because it's like, because my Steam list is alphabetical, I always forget to look at this section because I'm looking at the Jackbox party packs, but I also have like all of the You Don't Know Jack trivia packs, like quiz things, whatever they are. I don't think I've tried them. So there's like a trivia game where it's like all about movies, there's one where it's like all about TV shows, and then I think there's some like general trivia packs. Which might be like, you could try that as well as Trivia Murder Party. But yeah, because it's like all the way down my Steam list, I always like neglect to look at them. And I always forget that that's part of the Jackbox collection. I'm not sure if I can watch. Watch what? Graub. I know he's a bit of an elf, but I think he might be. I think he might genuinely burst into tears. I hope they sort it out before the baby gets here. I'm going to pretend to read my book some more. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're like, but a trivia game is, I don't know, pretty standard stuff, I think. So, I mean, I'm personally no good at music. But we could try some of the general ones, or maybe the movie ones. Sorry, I'm a bit sweaty. I think there's also a sports one, which is like... I would know nothing about sport. I was feeling a bit stupid about this yesterday, but I don't know. I just suddenly felt like maybe I could do it. Make the boat nice and shiny. Eventually, today I'm sanding off all the old paint. Dennis told me I need to feather out the bits that are flaking. But I started, and now I think I want to sand the whole thing. It's the only way to get the barnacles off, I think. Yeah, a new start. A new start. Exactly. Dennis helped me work out which paper I should use. Aw, you guys seem close. He kind of helped raise me, really. When my dad left, Murray was holding Mum together. For the longest time, we didn't know if he was lost or just left. And I guess I went a bit kinda wild. Yeah, that sounds tough. I was bigger than my mum when I was 5 years old. Dad when I was 6. When I go wild, it's hard for people to... I think I can be scary. Aww. But Dennis is tiny. Yeah. He used to distract me. Let me run tests on the Papu roots. Help him build and maintain things. So, I don't know. Give him a break if you can. Okay. Aww. I wonder if breathing in all this paint dust is bad. I feel okay. It's probably okay. It makes such a nice change to play something so chill and relaxing when we've played so much like Horizon, which I do love, but like, it's nice to like slow down a bit. Can't talk, Seacrum. My island is gonna be here any second. Any second. I've actually been listening to the soundtrack for this game as well, like midweek. It's very chill. Oh, hey. Let's talk about the location. Wow, it's a great view. On a clear day, you can see for miles. Or, what is it, furlongs? No, knots. Funny word to use, knots. Feels all filled up. Tongue's working on a new boat. Oh. I'm glad he finally started it. It's good for him to have something to do. What do you dream of, Kai? Let's be honest. Honestly, my dad. I dream about him a lot. He's on some island in the clouds. He died in an airplane accident. I guess that's why. Oh, honey, that's so sad. I'm sorry. Was it hard to grow up without a dad? I don't really know any different. I don't mean to pry. It must have been hard for your mum too. Around here, Maury likes to say that we bring kids up together. And we do, in a way. You don't have one mother figure and father figure, but 3 or 4. Sorry, love, I don't know why I'm going on. I'll see you at the barbecue later, okay? I'm going to sit out here a bit more. Hey, ODS, how's it going? How are you doing on this fine Sunday? We're just we're having a little bit of a chill out with Mutazione before we get stuck into Jackbox. Oh my god, 14 hours. Wow, you needed that. Damn. Well, I hope you feel well rested now. Sometimes after sleeping for so long, I think it can go the other way, and you feel, like, dreadful. Maybe I should go check on my granddad. Oh, good. Yeah, Sunday recharge. That's what Sundays are for, right? Sleeping. Well, not for Jones. Jones is up stupid early. I got bored of the novelty of napping in my chair, so I thought I'd return to something better designed for the purpose. Are you ready to head down to the barbecue? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, you lost an hour last night. Oh. Oh, is that daylight savings? I don't know when ours changes. I'm sad I cannot be there. I would have thought it was the same time, actually. Oh god, my camera's freaking out again. Good grief. Calm down, camera. Yeah, it's gone mental. I don't know why. It's like the desk is kind of unstable. And every now and then it's like, I think the fans from the computer just send it crazy. And it just sorts itself out eventually. But every time I touch it and steady it, it's fine. And then as soon as I let go, it does this again. Jesus. Oh, there we go. It's sorted now. It's fine. Yeah, it's really frustrating. It's very annoying. It's very well attached to the monitor, and the monitor itself is quite sturdy. But I think it's just like micro vibrations, like on the desk and everything. It just can't handle it sometimes. My friend Yoke will be there, of course. He never misses a barbecue. It's been too long since I've been able to check in on everyone. I can already feel the tonic doing me good. Perhaps next week I may even be able to go to the barbecue myself. You just hear a ghost. What? Okay, let's barbecue it up. Jitterbug. Oh, cool, you came. Wonderful of you to join us, dear girl. There's a free seat next to Island. Oh my god, that smile though. Oh, you can't really see it. Right, now I can get serving. What do you fancy? Some carefully marinated munch jack steak? Or the veggie-friendly beech nut and blue fern bake? Ooh, I mean, can I have both, really? Munch jack steak. Prime munch jack, cooked to perfection. Don't worry, we went light on the hot sauce. Boo. Okie dokie, everyone's got some food? Oh no. What's up, buddy? You can tell, that look on your face. There's a speech coming. The food is getting... Dennis, I'm the host, and the host has to open with a speech. We got guests, you see. How about speeches after? Hush. Alrighty, so as I was just inferring, we have a very special guest with us. Kai, raise your sweet butt off that seat. Okay, stand up. Old as brass. As I was saying... What was I saying? You're the host. Nothing like Spike's laser focus. Hush your mouth, little man. Guy, when I met you the first time, you know what hit me? Yeah, deflect. How witty and erudite I am. What struck me was, dude, are you gonna pass out? Oh dear. Only from hungry. Fine, I'll get to the point. I just wanted to say, thank you. People have historically been a little weirded out by our tiny little community. And we've been struggling since... struggling since old Nono got ill. But you arriving, well, there's just something in the air. Things are looking up. Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks. You've all been so welcoming. It's been a lot easier than it could have been. You're so welcome. Eat, eat, eat. Opek, we're nearly there. Let's get this party started. Eat up. Yes! He's just drowning it in hot sauce. You should see him, love. Bopek, when he eats too much hot sauce, faints clean away. You a fan of the hot stuff? I don't know. At home I do most of the cooking, so everything is exactly as spicy as I like. It's funny, I used to hate spicy food, but now I can't get enough of it. Seems like I already know something about this little one. You want a kid someday? Maybe not. My little brother is annoying enough. Oh yeah, you have a baby brother. I never had any brothers or sisters. I'm completely unprepared. Got any admirers? Someone back home, maybe? Ooh, tell her a secret. I want to know the secret. Well, I guess there is someone at school, on my swim team. We write each other letters and sneak them into each other's lockers. I don't even know if she likes me. I guess it's kind of dorky. Oh, honey, I think it sounds adorable. Robert wants us to get out of here, you know? Move away, settle somewhere in the suburbs. Real civilization, he calls it. White picket, the lot. Of course, he'd still be sailing the seven seas or whatever. Things would be the same for him. Except I'd be surrounded by a fence. Hey, Bopek, pass the hot sauce. Yeah, let's stay longer. That was before my time. You're older than me, much older than me. I mean before my time in Mutazione. When was it you arrived? 25 years ago, in the summer. It was the first really hot day. Well, we can add mighty fine memory to your list of attributes. Claire would have been 15, oh my. Well, then it was 12 years before that. 36 years ago, Nono arrived. I was a sprightly 38. So much time. It felt like summer forever. I dare say everything does to a 3-year-old. So many new friends. No grubby hands on all their white coats. A funny old time. Kai, Maury told us Nono is doing a lot better. Has his health really improved? Go on, Kai, tell them. A Charizard card sold for $336,000. Oh my god. Who's buying that? You got too much money. If you can drop like 300 grand on a Pokemon card, I think you need to reevaluate your life choices. Like, what is that about? So much money. Ridiculous. The thing is, I don't know. And then what you're gonna do? It's gonna be in a little plastic wallet in a filing, well, not even in a filing cabinet. I imagine if you have a Pokemon card that costs that much, it's like in a safe somewhere. So like, what's the point? I don't know. It's like, I fundamentally disagree with people who like, you know, like buy toys or like collectors figures or something, and then they keep them in the packaging because it's more valuable that way. Like, I get it, but the whole purpose of the item is to be used and enjoyed and played with. And it's the same with the Pokemon card. Like, It's not gonna fulfill its purpose if you like keep it in a crisp case. You know? He was sat up in the kitchen making tea. I mean, like, I used to be that person when I was a lot younger. Well, because I didn't want things to get ruined, so I'd always like try and keep it in its box or whatever, but what's the point? You can't enjoy things that way. That proves how deeply mind and body are connected. Yes, it's obviously your arrival, Kai. He wanted to see you so much. When did he get down? What do you think? Should we finish up this day and then start Jackbox? Like this in-game day? Oh, no, I'm not sure. 4 years ago. Oh, yeah. Well, we're not completely sure. There were some events. Quite a traumatic time for all of us. We began to emerge from it perhaps a year later, but somehow Nono never surfaced. What kind of events? Enough sad talk. I call myself a host, and yet I ain't offered no toast. You're a poet now, are you? I surely am. And he knows it. Here's something to wax lyrical about. One genuine chronic illness miracle recovery. So I'm gonna raise my glass to that. To Kai. And to Nono. Ba-dum-tsh. No. Or I can't. We don't need a beatboxer. I already play real drums. Mew, come on, help me out here. Bopek, you make lovely drum noises, but you're going to have to be in your own band. We already have a band, okay? My own band. Yeah, sure. You can be our support act. Sorted. Hey, the food was really tasty, but I think I'm gonna go stretch my legs. I'm getting sleepy sat here full of food. Are you sure, Jitterbug? Give the girl some peace. We'll be here afterwards. Come chill if you want. Tongue and I are hatching some plans. Sure, thanks, I will. I do love a good clear night. Full bellies, cool air. Artists have spoken about how the night is often, to them, more alive and full of colour than the day. It is always reassuring to sit under old Papu. Can't beat a soft night breeze rustling his leaves. I don't know how you managed to make that sound promiscuous, Maury. It's a knack. I feel old. And yet, Papu was old even when I was a boy. Nice to see the kids having fun. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, I know I should go to bed. But I just want a little more night air. Well, I'm here as long as you want. Primarily because I need you to wheel me home. You joker. Oh, hey. I was just going to reorganize my lotions. It was lovely to have you at the barbecue. I'm stuffed. You okay? Don't worry about me, sweetie. I'm a worrier and a daydreamer. It's a terrible combination for peace of mind. What are you daydreaming about? Yeah, good question. I'm building someone who doesn't exist in my head. Oof, my feet hurt. Bedtime, I think. Oh, love, before you go, though, I meant to say, pop by tomorrow. I could give you a treatment. as a way of thanking you for listening to me. Okay, fun. Oh wait, can I go back here? No. I don't really know why I'm going this way. I don't think there'll be anything. No. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never played Mass Effect either. I'm not super into like space games. I know that's kind of like it's very dismissive. um, but if something is set in space, generally, I'm not that interested. Feel better for a bit of air? Oh hey, settle an argument for us. I've been thinking of this melody for a while. What do you think? Sci-fi nerd. I like sci-fi. I don't know. It's just I don't like space. I know a lot of people really like space, but like it freaks me out. And I think it sometimes it's too hard to like often space things all feel the same. Like it's hard to distinguish one from another. And that's not space's fault. I just think often when you get like something that's set in space, you get a lot of the same, I don't know, themes or tropes and stuff. But yeah, space is the most terrifying thing to me. I think we should make it real loud when we play it. I sort of like the way Mew hums it. Quiet. Hey, do you play anything? Yeah, no. How come you never played Mass Effect then? That's like a really good, well, it's supposed to be a really good like sci-fi epic story. Maybe I remember that. I don't remember. Like roughly, I remember hearing that there was like something coming close by, but it wasn't gonna hit or anything. So got a stupid soft voice. I'd love to hear you guys. You will. We're playing this week for sure. Oh hey Kai, I was thinking, I have this real cool spot where I swim. Want to come along tomorrow? Hey, no fair, you never show me your swim spot. It's my quiet place, but Kai's only around for a bit. No fair. Oh. It's a real chill place. I'll draw you a map and drop it over at dawn. But keep the secret from this one. Yeah. See you in the morning. Oh. Yeah, I don't really remember it, I guess. Well now, Jitterbug. Mighty fine evening, wasn't it? Fills me with joy. And now you've caught me in my other happy place. Bad review? I thought Mass Effect was supposed to be, like, really well reviewed. Or is that... Oh, apart from the third game, I guess. That's the one where they had to, like, redo the ending, right? Oh, mighty fine it is, too. Made out of the same wood I built this fine boat of. I see. It is Mass Effect, though, where it was, like, the end of the trilogy basically boiled down to, like, an either-or decision. And I think it was, like, everything that had come before that, like, all your little micro-decisions meant nothing. Because you could pick whatever you wanted in the end. And then they had to, like, release some DLC or something to, like, retcon the ending a little bit. The only two things I brought with me when I up and left all those years ago. You know, I stumbled upon this place by accident. I thought I'd moor here for a week or so. But folk were so welcoming, I wound up staying a month, and then another. It's a special kind of humanity, that. Welcoming of strangers. We need more of it. You know, I think you just inspired a song. Kindness of strangers. That's not taken, is it? Oh. My art teacher says every idea has been had already. It's about how you own it. Wise words. I'm gonna get writing. Night, Jitterbug. Okay, I think we're wrapping this up now. I've never seen Star Trek. I've seen a couple of the movies. I don't remember which one it is. I watched one of the Star Trek movies where they, like, have to rescue the whale. It's like they're on a mission to save the whales. From extinction on Earth. But I've never seen the TV show or anything. I guess maybe it's just one of those things where, like, my parents didn't watch it. So I was never really, like, introduced to it. And I've just never picked it up myself. There you are. What did you think of the famous Tuesday night barbecue? All right, the next generation. Okay. I forgot that they were still making Picard, actually. I remember when it, like, they did the first season, but I didn't realize that it was still on the go. But I guess it makes sense that it is. Yeah, it was cool. Everyone was dead nice. Opek wants to be in Mew and Tung's band. Oh, I haven't had the pleasure of hearing them play. Though I am, of course, well briefed on Mew's music tastes. It carries. Bopek's quite young, right? Indeed, 12, I believe. A bit of an awkward age gap to the other younger villagers. Aww, I think he might be a bit lonely. I see. Oh, he doesn't really seem interested in that topic. Can I help? Just keep an eye on things. If you see people aren't treating him so well, perhaps you can talk to him. If you feel comfortable, of course. Thank you for sharing this with me, my girl. But it's late. You must be tired. I certainly am. Bed, I think. Good night, Kai. Oh yeah, Star Trek Beyond. That's on Netflix, right? I don't know if it was made by Netflix, but um, I think it's on there now. But yeah, I heard that was really bad. CBS. I think I've seen it on Netflix. Okay, I'm just gonna go to bed. And then we can start Jackbox. It's the Michael Bay of Star Trek. What stupid explosions. I swear I only just went to sleep. Ooh, a map to a secret pond. Head out past the archive, okay? Sure. Okay. Whisper fights.